3 storm. All of the models indicated that it would continue to gain considerable strength and then strike at or near New Orleans. So, at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, a voluntary evacuation order was issued. You should leave, but you don't have to, along with the following warning. Areas affected by the storm will remain uninhabitable for weeks, perhaps longer. At least one half of all well-built structures will suffer roof or wall failure. Persons, pets, and livestock exposed to the wind will face certain death if struck. Airborne disease will be widespread. Water shortages will make human suffering unimaginable by modern standards. That night, after midnight, Katrina becomes a Category 4 storm. By 7 a.m. Sunday morning, it is a Category 5 hurricane, with sustained winds in excess of 160 miles per hour and gusting much, much higher. For you international visitors, 160 miles per hour is approximately equal to 260 kilometers per hour. So, at 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, a mandatory evacuation order was issued. Non-optional. You must leave. This was the first of its kind in 140 years. The last time a major American city has been issued a mandatory evacuation order was Atlanta, Georgia, during the Civil War. Approximately 1.2 million people left southern Louisiana and New Orleans. About 100,000 stayed. Some stayed because they had nowhere else to go. Some stayed because they had no way to get anywhere else. Many stayed because they were simply stubborn and just refused to leave. My aunt and uncle were 2 of the stubborn ones. They could have left New Orleans, but simply refused to do so. Many of those that did not have a way to get out of the city were covered by the mandatory evacuation plan, which activated school buses and city buses to help take the people out. Unfortunately, the voluntary evacuation order issued 24 hours before had released all city employees, so the bus drivers had left with their families. When called up to service under the mandatory evacuation plan, most of them were hundreds of miles away. The buses remained empty and unused here in the city. Approximately 10,000 people went to the shelter of last resort. They went to the Superdome, where there was food and water for those 10,000. This was provided by FEMA and it was intended to last for 2 days. And 250 Reserve National Guard troops were activated. Out of the thousands available, the governor activated 250. They were placed under the command of a man that had just graduated from law school. He joined the National Guard as an attorney and was given an officer's rank commensurate with his new position, as is tradition. As the highest ranking officer in the Superdome, he was placed in command, having never led men on or off